Alright, we have a CZ75 here. This is what I use for competition. I'm sure you've seen my shorts on it. Basically what we have to do is we have to clean it, get it ready, because last time around it decided to jam on me. So CZ75, CZ Shadow 2, whatever you want to call it. Gideon Optics, I don't remember what it's called. Lock grips, nothing fancy. Let's go through. First things first, no magazine. Let's make sure it's clear. Snap caps, always fun. So now it is clear, chamber clear. Hammer down, don't matter on these. You line up your two lines there, and you normally need something a little harder to push the pin out, which is right there. Toss that right there. Then we can pull it apart. Pull the spring out. This has Cajun Gunworks reduced recoil spring. Barrel. So barrel just slides in just like that. Comes out real easy. All that. You can keep all that together. Nothing too crazy there. Slide hammer. That's as far as you need to go for a field strip, which is all we're doing because this gun has shot, oh, I don't know, 800-900 rounds since its last misfire. So it does pretty good. And as you can tell, it ain't clean. But we're going to start off just by wiping it down. Nothing too crazy. Got a decent sized match coming up tomorrow, so figured might as well just try to get all the junk out of there. I started to clean it, then I remembered I have a YouTube channel, and I might as well show you guys. I probably do more stuff I should probably do and show you guys, but I always tend to forget. Yeah, all I'm going to do is just, these things run so damn good, they almost need nothing, so more or less you just try to get the crap out of them, but they really do just run. I mean, maybe in the off season you take it down, strip it all the way, but I mean, this gun won't, it's no staccato, you know? You don't need to clean it, lube it, nothing. These things just fucking run. They'll go, 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 go. I don't do super serious shooting, but I mean, a couple thousand rounds a year, I mean, I'd say that's nothing to scoff at. And like, you can see all the carbon down in the trigger connector bar right there. I'll see if you can see it pretty good. Yeah, it's not a problem. It really doesn't matter. The gun overall, as long as you just get out the big hunks of carbon. Then I have an ultrasonic, just a cheap one from Harbor Freight. I take it through every now and then. That's all it really needs. So frame, mostly good. Still needs lubrication. And slide. I guess I can show you guys the dot too while we're here. So yeah, just ever so slight. Just a little dry. That's with a super dirty lens with my fingerprints all over it. Yeah, once again, just, oh, there's the brush. I just kind of take the brush to it, scrape it out. All you're trying to do is just get the chunks out of it. This shouldn't take you long. Anybody who tells you different, like you have to scrub these things clean, they're being a little ridiculous. And then I made a video a while ago, but that is your barrel bushing on a CZ75. What I initially did was take the front sight post off, which is the pin right there. I should probably point with something different. It's the pin right there. If you take that out, that's also what holds in your bushing. And, you know, it's what your barrel lines up on. So yeah, wasn't good. Lost a lot of accuracy that day. But that's my own fault. Not the gun's fault, nobody's fault but my own. And I found it, laying in the gravel, and it was fine. And then we'll probably, because I did have the one issue, take out, I need something a little more solid. Nope, not long enough. Man, I can't win today. Let's pick. Nope, too soft. This will work. So yeah, you just push these down and kind of slide them to the rear, and then hopefully not launch everything across. So you see how I got it pushed in and slide back. Just kind of pop it, and it'll come out. That, and then that is why they don't shoot you, why the firing pin block. As long as you don't put in an extended firing pin. because then you'll get shot. It's the only time these guns have problems, it seems like. I mean, I'm no professional. More or less, if you can stay away from doing that. I'm going to grab a plastic brush quick. If you can stay away from the extended firing pins, you should, keyword should, and you never really know, should be alright. And that's just CLP, it's about all I ever use. I mean, I got bore bright, but it's just not really a problem. Then I just look down the bore and make sure I get all the carbon off. Tear me off a new rag. Now we can start cleaning, wiping things up a little bit, you know, just getting carbon off them. All we're really trying to do, making clearance. Heck, if anyone even watches this far, I'll be impressed. Kind of hard making these videos. It seems like people just want you to make edited shorts, but at the same time, those get pretty boring to make. Feed ramp there. Got to keep feed ramp nice and clean. That could have been part of the problem why I had to jam, but what I think what happened was I was riding my slide stop. So obviously, ride your slide stop. It is going to be no good, and you're going to have a malfunction. Firing pin, nothing fancy to these. Please, for the love of God, don't put an extended one in your gun. Then if a gun looks really oily, I'll probably go through and alcohol them down. But this thing really is not that dirty. I don't know why I had that jam. I don't know, probably just gonna put this out, unedit it exactly the way I got it. I'll just write out, yeah, that was in frame, whatever. So, like I said, this gun's really not dirty. 800 rounds or so. I mean, maybe less. It's nice to just break them and get them in there. Use a little pick. You don't need to buy a tool for everything. Check the firing extractor. Looks pretty good to me. I'm sure somebody in here can tell me that, oh, I'm messing it all up. I just broke my gun. Blah, 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 blah. But I don't know. This thing puts thousands of rounds down range, so I think it's pretty good. Then I normally put it back together, then I lubricate it back up a little bit more. When you get the Cajun Gunworks springs, they don't have a direction, where the factory ones do. I just don't feel like grabbing it right now, but factory have a direction, aftermarket don't. So you get the first line, and you kind of ride up on that rib. But for right now, we're just going to put this up. Let that sit there, because we still need to put this back together. Obviously, firing pin spring, firing pin. Then, what we're going to try to do here is, I should probably just take that off. There we go. So you can see it only goes one direction. That would be opposite, that would be correct. There we go. Get that. We are going to take the barrel off because that's in my way. Got it partially started. Come in, just push it down with quite literally the first thing I found. And bada boom, bada bang, it's in. Barrel in. All we were trying to do is just remove some carbon, and I think I showed you how to field strip your gun. Who knows? Guidelines are iffy. Yeah, more or less good. Somebody's gonna have a problem with this, but give yourself a squirt there. squirt there. Don't shoot through your magazine well. You'll be all right. Then what I like to do is just get a little squirt. Do that. Now we will just a little dab, little dab. That's way more than a little. Anyone who knows CLP knows what I'm doing. Cool, good enough. It really is that easy. Now we can just slide. As soon as I'm not trying to look through a camera, slide it back together. Once again, those two lines are your indicator lines. Just pop it back together. That is put back together, functional, life's good. It will get a little bit more lubrication in spots that matter. It's not just everywhere. But for right now, boom, boom, works. Smooth as could be. So, there's a little video on how to clean a CZ75, Shadow 2, or really any of their variants. Just a basic strip. Maybe I'll do another one on tearing it apart. Yeah, thanks for watching. Nice and clean done.